You may be seated. Good evening. Welcome to the 2021 Sperry High School graduation ceremony. I am Landon Juby, the senior class vice president. And on behalf of my fellow 2021 graduates, I would like to acknowledge our parents, friends, family, staff, and faculty who are joining us here today. It is my privilege to thank you for the impact you have made on the class of 2021. Thank you for the constant encouragement, motivation, and guidance. Without your support, some of us may not be sitting here today. It is with great honor to stand before you. So again, thank you to my fellow graduates. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Look around, remember these faces, remember these good times, and yes, even the bad times. Because these are the people and those are the moments that make us the Sperry High School class of 2021. There will never be another moment like this for us again. Treasure this evening, applaud each other, embrace the words shared. Find pride in your accomplishments, live in this moment. So before we say our final goodbyes and take on the new title of alumni, let us always remember that Sperry High School shaped our youth, but now it is our turn to create our adulthood. Let's go change the world, Pirates. Now at this time, if everyone who is able would please rise for the playing of the national anthem performed by our Sperry High School band. If you would please remain standing as the Sperry High School band plays the school alma mater for all Sperry alumni.
Thank you, Landon. Well, you all please be seated. Well, good evening and welcome to Sperry Schools. I'd like to thank all the parents, relatives, friends, family, faculty members, school board members, and all the students that have joined us here tonight, both in person and online, to help honor and recognize these graduates. I'd like to recognize our platform guest And if you would, please hold your applause until we get through, and it'll be much quicker. I'll start with our board president, Mr. Jeff Carter. Jeff, if you'll stand, please. Our vice president, Mr. Gary Juby. Our board clerk, April Bowman. We have member Michelle Beats and member Michelle Brown. And for the administration tonight, we have our acting high school principal, Mr. Richard Aiken. And we have our former high school principal, Mr. Randy Shaw. Thank you all. At this time, I would also like to recognize our faculty members that have worked with these seniors to help make tonight possible. If you're a faculty member here, would you please stand to be recognized? Thank you. And most importantly, the seniors, I just want to say congratulations. You've made it. You finally made it to an important point in your life. And it's an important point that begins a new stage of your life. Right now, you're high school seniors, and in a few minutes, you'll be high school graduates, and you'll be starting a new phase of life. And I hope you find that exciting. I hope you find the challenges and the opportunities that await you exciting. And looking into the future, I just have one recommendation that I'd like to offer to the class, and that is just to realize there are many things in the world that you will encounter that you cannot control. However, you can control how hard you work toward achieving your dreams. So I would encourage you to dream big and passionately pursue those dreams. I hope that 20 years from now, none of you have regrets about the things that you could have accomplished, but you did not. So be passionate about your dreams, give them your best effort, and go accomplish great things. I would like to also say in closing that remember from tonight forward, all of you will always be Sperry Pirates. So go make us proud. Thank you.
I guess I will just hold this microphone. Thank you, Dr. Beagles, and I would like to thank Ms. West and the band for their assistance with today's event, and thank you for joining us to celebrate another graduation here at Sperry High School. The class of 2021, while here, have contributed to the success of Sperry schools. We have members of the playoff teams, 2 state champions sitting out here with us right now, members of an award-winning band who recently won the sweepstakes award over here. Students in Student Council, National Honor Society, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and the Key Club. Most are active in multiple activities, displaying the spirit of Sperry Pirate even in the midst of a pandemic. Our students excel in athletics, community service, and academics, and this year's seniors class has earned a total of $625,000 in academic scholarships for the 2021 school year. When I was first notified that Mr. Shaw would be leaving to take on an administrative role at another school and that I would be filling in for him at the high school, I was flooded with many emotions. Emotions of excitement, nervousness, as well as feelings of uncertainty, but the biggest emotion of all was that of honor. I was honored that I was called to join you in one of the greatest accomplishments of your life. And something that has not been done here in Sperry schools in the last 4 years, and that is a completion of an entire school year and a real graduation. And a lot of you parents and guests are to be commended for helping us to get through this year safely and honoring our request for masks during the school year. So let's give the parents a big hand right now. Thank you for keeping us and our kids safe. When I walked into the high school for the first day as a high school principal, the first faces that I were to encounter were the Miller twins, Alan Barnett, and Jaden Bridgman. Ironically, these were the same students that I met when I was called in a crisis in the first day of your third grade year. I was a fifth grade principal, but we had an emergency first day of school, and I walked down there. There's about 20 of you parents lined up waiting to speak to the principal. And unfortunately, I was that guy that day. It was like a flashback when I saw these students at the high school, except Alan, your mom wasn't holding your hand, taking you down to Miss Reimer's class. Jaden, you were no longer that average size, pudgy little kid. And Haley and Hannah, you are no longer short. Well, I guess you're still about the same size you were in third grade. But let me tell you this, you'll become intelligent, beautiful young ladies. I think it is safe to say that I'm the first principal in Sperry School history to serve in the capacity of a principal in 3 different buildings. Each and one of you have a place and a memory in my heart. My life has been blessed by being part of your lives. So with having said that, we welcome you, family, friends, and guests, as we celebrate the accomplishments of these Sperry Pirates as they set sail today. At this time, it is my honor to introduce the class of 2021 valedictorians and salutatorians. Our first valedictorian is Alan Elizabeth Barnett. Alan is the daughter of Jackie and Andrew Barnett. She has attended Sperry Public Schools for 14 years, participated in volleyball, basketball, and track. She is the Student Council co-president, the treasurer of the National Honor Society, a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and Key Club. She states her favorite memory is the when the basketball team won the Sperry tournament. That was a good memory, Alan. Her plans are to attend Northeastern State University, play soccer, and earn a college degree. Please help me welcome Alan Barnett.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you all for coming to the class of 2021 graduation. I would like to start off by saying that I can't believe that this day came so fast. When they said high school went by in the blink of an eye, they weren't joking. From daycare to now graduating, the school in town became my home away from home, never being afraid to walk the halls because it was all I knew. I know that there is nowhere else in the world I would have rather made the memories I have today. To my mom, there are not enough thank yous in the world that could possibly put everything you have done for me into perspective. You are the reason I am who I am today, and I thank you for that. You have taught me that I can do anything I set my mind to, and that will stick with me forever. I love you more than you know. To my sister, Abby, you are quite possibly my favorite person in the world. I have looked up to you since the day I was born, and you have never failed to set a great example. Thank you for being my best friend. To my dad, it is no secret I took after your personality, and I thank you for that. Thank you for using a British accent at Quick Trip for no logical reason other than to make me laugh. Thank you for your support. I want to give a special thank you to my Meemaw for being here today and showing me what true strength is. And to my teachers and coaches, thank you for helping me strive to be the best I can be. I am grateful for your support and help throughout the years. I will miss each and every one of you. There are so many memories that our class has made together. I will never forget the day that I laughed through an entire presentation in Miss Birch's class, which was unprofessional but served as a good memory. The day our class took a field trip to Isabel's house to fish in her pond will always feel like the best day ever. And finally, to my fellow graduates, I am honored to be here with you today. I believe that each and every one of you have the potential to follow our dreams and do what we love. I know we will have ups and downs in our lives, but I know that the good will always outshine the bad. Never give up on what makes you happy. Congratulations, class of 2021, we did it.
Thank you, Alan. Our second valedictorian is Emily Renee Carlson. Emily is the daughter of Tracy and Brandon Hacker and Jason Carlson. She has attended Sperry schools for 14 years, participated in softball, and was a member of the National Honor Society, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and Key Club. She states that playing softball with her friends and listening to Taylor Swift during the bus rides are her favorite memories as a Sperry Pirate. In the fall, Emily will attend the University of Arkansas to pursue a degree in law. Please help me welcome Emily Carlson.
When I was little, my great-grandmother would babysit me every day while my mom was at work. She would spend hours reading to me, teaching me my ABCs and how to count. She instilled in me the knowledge that I would need before starting school. After I moved to Sperry, the school continued to equip me with an education that would build upon itself so that in this moment, I could confidently say that I am ready for the next chapter of my life. The teachers pushed me to become a better student, but more importantly, taught me the fundamentals of how to become a better person. I would like to thank the teachers, my family, and friends for supporting me while striving for the same goals. Without their guidance, I wouldn't have been able to push myself to accomplish all of my academic successes. Along with the education, I got to grow up in a tight-knit community. Looking at the faces of my classmates, each one of them tells a story in my life. Our experiences were all unique, but share common memories that will bond us together forever. We were taught how to deal with adversity throughout our whole high school career. Looking back, I remember how excited I was to graduate. But after last year ending so unexpectedly, I have a new appreciation for all the memories I did get to experience and everyone who put in their best effort to make this year as normal as possible. Saying goodbye to all we ever known is bittersweet, but it must end before we can start a new beginning. As Taylor Swift once said, "This is life before you know who you're gonna be." We might stumble along the way, but we now know how to get back up and keep moving forward. As we go our separate ways, each will start a next chapter in our own lives, but this town will have a lasting impact on who we are.
Thank you, Emily. Our third valedictorian is Hannah Lynn Miller. Hannah is the daughter of Josh and Melinda Miller. She has attended Sperry schools for 14 years and is the secretary of the senior class, plays softball, and is a member of the student council, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Key Club, and is the vice president of the National Honor Society. Her favorite memories include playing softball, staying in a hotel with her teammates, earning regional runner-up, beating Kiefer. In the fall, Hannah will attend Rogers State University to pursue a degree in business. Please help me welcome.
Good evening, Sperry family, faculty, and friends. Thank you for joining us to celebrate the class of 2021. This is the day we've been working towards for the last 13 years. First, I'd like to thank my parents for their love and support throughout my entire life, as well as my sisters and grandparents. I could not have asked to grow up in a better community. The relationships I have made with my teachers, classmates, and coaches are so unique to our town. I will never forget the memories in Coach Weinfeld's government class. His arguments were so weak I could beat him in every debate. I can honestly say when I look up and see my classmates' faces, I see a memory with each one, and that's the best part about growing up here. In third grade recess, I ended up with Isabel's tooth in my head, to intermediate when the boys thought it was funny to pants Allen, and all the way to senior year when Seth reenacted bull riding on his desk. These, along with many other memories, flooded my thoughts as I was writing this speech, but the best part is that we can keep them forever. We have all been preparing for this time, so whether we are ready or not, we will find our way. We have all woke up every day and went to the same place with the same goals. Now we all go on our different paths, as some will go to a university and some will go to work. I know that you all do great, and I wish you the best of luck. Go Pirates.
Thank you, Hannah, for helping to ruin makeup that your fellow senior ladies worked so hard to get today. This wasn't supposed to be a sad occasion, okay? It's happy. Our fourth valedictorian is Caitlin Elizabeth Parker. She is the daughter of Charles and Judy Parker. She has attended Sperry schools for 14 years, played softball and basketball, was a member of Student Council, Key Club, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and serves as the president of the National Honor Society. Her favorite memory is when Coach Fancher threw a bat at her because she was kept forgetting to cover third on a play at home. Please welcome Caitlin Parker.
In elementary school, we measured our time by counting down the seconds until nap time was over and we could go play at recess. We would spend our days looking forward to the next field trip, wondering if we were going to Funtastic Island, the zoo, or to watch a Tulsa Drillers baseball game. Then, all of a sudden, it was the last week of school, and we would count down the days until field day, where we would see who could run the fastest or throw the farthest. In middle school, our time was measured by the number of days we had left until we got our braces off. Personally, I spent 3 years of my life being a metal mouth, so the day I got my braces off was one of the best. We spent our time memorizing the lyrics and choreography to Mr. Lee's Layers of the Earth, and let's also not forget the time we took a field trip to Isabel's house for educational purposes, but we just ended up swimming in her pond. So now, how do we measure the time we spent in high school? In the beginning, we measured it in class periods, counting down the days to this exact moment. As the days and weeks passed, we measured it in semesters and later in years as we moved from being those clueless freshmen to sophisticated sophomores who thought they had it all figured out. By the time we reached our junior year, we were confident that we were prepared to take over for the graduating seniors and couldn't wait to rule the school. And now we are the seniors who stand here ready to graduate and move forward in the world. It went by fast, just like everyone said it would. I know that as I look out at all of you, I will measure my time here in a much different way. I will measure it in all of the friendships I've made and enjoyed these last 4 years. And when many of our high school memories begin to fade, that's how we will ultimately measure the time we've spent here. Not in periods or semesters or years, but in the friendships that we made and the times we shared. I hope that each one of you will cherish these precious moments and appreciate the time we had together. I have always hated goodbyes, and this one will be one of the hardest, but as Winnie the Pooh said, how lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard.
Thank you, Caitlin. The fifth valedictorian is Aubrey Nicole Sayer. Aubrey is the daughter of Crittenden and Natalie Sayer. She has attended Sperry schools for 14 years and is the senior class president, the historian for the National Honor Society, a member of the Student Council leadership team, member of Key Club, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. She has played volleyball, basketball, and tennis, and is a member of the cheerleading team. Her favorite memories are the bus rides, the sporting events, and cheering on sidelines. In the fall, Aubrey will attend the University of Oklahoma to pursue a degree in business. Please help me welcome Aubrey Sayer.
Good evening. I first would like to thank Dr. Beagles, the school board, teachers, and faculty members for making this day as normal and special as possible. One of the many lessons this year taught me was to not take any moment for granted. Thomas Fuller once stated, "We never know the worth of water until the well is dry." I have always enjoyed school, but I did not truly realize how much I value and love it until it was taken away at the end of last year. But that experience made this year even more special. Instead of dwelling on the few things we did not get to do, I am beyond thankful for everything we did do. I'm thankful that the occasional donut, sausage roll, or tea was enough for Coach Linefield not to count Brayton and me tardy for being 10 minutes late every single day. I'm thankful for Coach Wolf's many jokes. I'm thankful for the 2 Tracys that keep this school running. I don't know what we would do without the both of you. I'm thankful for basketball bus rides, singing Taylor Swift all the way there. I'm thankful for getting to cheer on the Pirates. Some of my favorite moments were spent on the sidelines. I'm thankful for being able to go to a small school because it gave me the opportunity to be involved in so many sports and activities. I'm thankful for growing up with such a great class full of amazing people. I cannot wait to see how each of you find your way in the world. I'm thankful for my teachers and coaches for giving me the support, encouragement, and confidence needed to move on to the next step in my life. I'm thankful for all of these things and so much more. While I will miss high school and everything it has offered, I feel excited and prepared for college. Lastly, I would like to thank my 2 best friends and the most important people in my life, my parents. Thank you to my mom for always supporting me, and my dad for pushing me to be my best. If I thanked you for the rest of my life, it still wouldn't be enough. Everything I am is because of you. As this chapter is coming to an end, I feel nothing but gratitude and love for my family and friends and for this community. No matter what I do or where I go, I will always be a pirate, and Sperry will always be home.
Thank you, Aubrey. Our sixth valedictorian is Madison Riley Sutton. She has attended Sperry schools for 11 years and has been involved in cheerleading, volleyball, and tennis. She is the senior class treasurer, the secretary of the National Honor Society, and a member of the student council leadership team, as well as a member of the Key Club. Her favorite memory is the 2019 homecoming celebrations, which I might add, Joe Taylor and I seemingly won that homecoming float building by ourselves. In the fall, Madison will attend the University of Tulsa to study business. Please welcome Madison Sutton.
Thank you, Mr. Aiken, and thank you once again, parents, friends, family, staff, and my fellow classmates. You all have made a tremendous impact on not only me, but many others here today. Wow, we've been waiting on this moment for years. Starting in second grade, I joined the Sperry class of 2021. I remember thinking, senior year, that's so far away. But here we are today in this moment we've thought about our whole lives. Our hard work, dedication, and successful procrastination have gotten us here today. Wearing a square cardboard hat and a tassel that won't stop flying in our faces. As we all sit here this evening about to start the next chapter of our lives, I'd like to share a quote from Alexander Graham Bell. He states the following: "When one door closes, another opens, but we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which has opened for us. For most of us, high school is that door we are afraid to close. Think about it. We've been together every weekday for years. We've been through the worst, including the teacher walkout, the flood, and now a global pandemic. However, we still have many good times. We got to experience the amazing feeling of winning the 2018 football state championship. In pre-COVID times, we would walk down the hallways in our amazing band playing the fight song on game days. Thinking about all the moments we've had together, it's no wonder that this door is so hard to close. No matter how hard it is, my advice to you is do not let that closed door keep you from doing great things. It's a scary world out there, filled with a lot of responsibilities, but it's also filled with tons of opportunities. A high school diploma is a wonderful tool in this world, one that opens many doors of opportunity, a tool that each of us proudly gains today. I fully believe that each and every one of us here today have the ability to face their open door. Even though this door may be closing in our life, just remember, once a pirate, always a pirate.
Thank you, Madison. Our seventh and final valedictorian is Isabel Ann Tyndall. Isabel is the daughter of Craig and Robin Tyndall. She has attended Sperry schools for 13 years and is the Student Council co-president, the parliamentarian for the National Honor Society, and the former president of the Future Farmers of America. She has participated in cheerleading, track, and volleyball, and is a member of Key Club and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Her favorite memory is when AP biology class made a concoction in a Ziploc bag that the janitor tried to throw away. But Mr. Kennedy refused, stating, "No, that's Fred the fungus." Isabel plans to attend Oklahoma State University in the fall. Please help me welcome Isabel Tyndall.
Thank you. Hey y'all. For the out-of-towners, I'm Isabel Tyndall. For everyone else, I'm the Tyndall child, number 4. When I sat down to write this the night before it was due, I realized I had a lot to say, but not enough patience in the world for y'all to listen, for me to talk for that long. Don't worry, I'll try to keep it short. I'm certain I'm not the only one in my class who's not quite sure who they want to be yet. But now, we've been asked hundreds of times where we're going after high school. And when we don't have an answer, we usually receive a response along the line of, just follow your passions or your dreams. This is wonderful advice, but doesn't apply to those who haven't figured that out either. So, class of 2021, I would like to provide a solution to this problem. I'm offering this advice not only to those who don't have a direction yet, but to those who knew what they wanted to be when they came out of the womb. My advice, although reading out loud seems extremely corny, is to be passionate about living. Find your drive in those close to you, because no matter what career you choose, they will always be there. If you lay down to sleep and nothing about medical or law school is inspiring, think about who you surround yourself with. The best way to get by in life is not to think of it as just getting to the weekend. Be grateful for your Monday through Friday. If you dread 5 days out of the week, if you dread 5 days out of the week, then you're already shortening your life. Life is a roller coaster, and sometimes it might seem like the roller coaster is on fire, the railing's on fire, the ground's on fire, everything's on fire. But in those moments, take a deep breath and realize there's people riding along right next to you, and there always will be. Success in life, to me, means being able to look back at the end and feel content. Content with who you became and who you impacted along the way. Who I am today is a collection of words, thoughts, and actions of the people around me. They're the people who have set examples and instilled a passion in me for life. Thank you, Dad, for bringing me down to earth more often than not and hitting me with your famous line, builds character. I would not want anyone else killing my spiders. I'm too chicken to kill. Hopefully we never stop having our deep intellectual talks about inflation and communists, because I really do love feeling like I know more than the average teen. Mom, you and I rarely see eye to eye, even though the personality test told us we are the same person. Trying to put two people with extreme control issues in the same house for 18 years, there's bound to be some disagreements. All jokes aside, I cannot be more thankful for such an outstanding mother who can cook so darn well. If I turn out even half as beautiful or caring as you, then I will be canonized as a saint. Lauren, Joseph, Nicholas, I'd like to apologize for being the funniest and coolest sibling, but somebody had to do it. Thank you guys for being the guinea pig so I could turn out so great. Although I may be incredibly talented and most of all, incredibly humble, if I ever doubt myself, I always have you guys to knock some sense into me. I cannot stress enough how incredible the Sperry community is, and that's not just because I'm in it. We made it through these years together. Even though our cliques or people we hang out with may have changed, we did it together. Every step we took, every dumb decision we made it with someone behind us. I want to thank all of you for being young and dumb with me, because that's when we had the most fun. I'm grateful that I can say, once a pirate, always a pirate. We are the mighty Sperry Pirates. Go fight and win. Thank you.
Thank you, Isabel, for your humility, and you failed to mention that you're the greatest high jumper that Sperry had this year. She's humble. She wasn't going to let you know that. So congratulations, valedictorians. We're so proud of your hard work and accomplishments. We cannot wait to see what you achieve in the future. Now it is my honor to introduce this year's salutatorians. Our first salutatorian is Jaden Nielsen Bridgman. Jaden is the son of Joe and Melissa Bridgman. He has attended Sperry schools for 13 years, participated in basketball and baseball, He was a member of the National Honor Society and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. He states that his favorite memory is the senior baseball season. After high school, Jaden plans to play basketball at Feltram Academy. Please welcome Jaden Bridgman.
Thank you, Mr. Ekin. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here tonight to help celebrate this achievement with us. My name is Jaden Bridgman. First and foremost, I would like to thank God. I would not be where I am today without Him. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for always supporting me. I can never express how much I love you both. Family members, friends, teachers, coaches, I appreciate your involvement in my life to get me to where I am today. When I first entered high school, my dad told me to enjoy every moment because the next 4 years will fly by. He was right. It's hard to believe we are now taking our first steps into adulthood. In my 13 years at Sperry, I never knew how blessed I was to be in a community like ours till this year. I'm very thankful to be a Sperry Pirate. From the outside, some people view us as another hick, small country town. If only they knew what it was like to be a part of our town, they would see it's much more than that. Graduation is a start for new opportunities. You all are here for a reason. You have a special gift that no one else has. I encourage you to use your gifts and become what you want to be, no matter how big the risk. There are people in your life that will pick you up if you fall down. It's been fun growing up with you all. I'm grateful to be graduating with you, and I believe that all of us will find success. Thank you.
Thank you, Jaden. Our last and second salutatorian is Alyssa Raven K. Wildcat. Alyssa is the daughter of Jerry and Brandy Wildcat. She has attended Sperry schools for 14 years, participated in wrestling cheer, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, National Honor Society, Key Club, and has served as a reporter, the vice president, and the president of the Future Farmers of America. In the fall, Alyssa plans to attend South Dakota School of Mines and Technology to major in business management and technology. Please help me welcome Alyssa Wildcat.
Good afternoon, Sperry graduates and guests. I would like to start by thanking God, my family, Sperry staff members, and my all-time favorite organization, FFA, for all helping mold my path for a successful life from pre-K to my senior year. I know I wouldn't be where I am today without y'all. Every classroom I sat in, I walked away with a life lesson. For example, Mr. Kennedy's. Life won't give you a test that's word for word from the study guide. Miss Wolf's, life will throw a million things your way at once, and you have to figure out a way to work hard to achieve your goals. Coach King's, you may get distracted from your path, but in the end, you'll learn something to get you farther. Now, this has been one long ride. As you've heard, every year our class has been affected by some major event. I know our generation, Gen Z, is considered one of the strongest generations. With that, I consider our graduating class the strongest. With every year, we had a challenge get in our way, and 2 years being affected because of COVID, but we got through it. We overcome any obstacle in our way, which brought us here today. This is also a good lesson for us. Things will get in our way. It will be inconvenient, but we will get through it. Now, after all this time, it's off to the big world. We are now graduating from small town Sperry, Oklahoma, with big futures ahead of us. This school has always been special to me and my family. When my dad attended and graduated here, he knew where he wanted his kids to go. Everyone knew everyone, and most of the kids grew up together having tight bonds, resulting in lifelong friendships. and I'm proud to have spent these past 14 years here. I'm sure you've all heard the quote, as one door closes, another one opens. I will forever be thankful for this small school and the memories I've gained. It's almost time to close this door and open the next one. And as the strongest class, I believe each and every one of you will achieve your goals and shoot for the stars. Now, who's ready to graduate?
Thank you, Alyssa. Congratulations, salutatorians, valedictorians, and the senior class of 2021. When I was given this opportunity, these forms were filled out on Google Docs so Miss Wolf could see whatever we were typing, and anybody that it was shared with, like Dr. Beagles. But I circumvented that, and I copied and pasted it to a Word document so I could ad-lib and add whatever I wanted to this graduation speech. My students know that if you give me a microphone, you might be in for a long night. So this might be the last time that I get to give commencement speeches at a senior class. Who knows what next year will hold. But I am so honored to be here with you guys today because I've always looked at you as my kids. I've followed you up, and when I came to the high school, people asked me, how do you like it? And I said, I've known these kids forever. And they finally learned hygiene and that body odor and Axe body spray doesn't go good together. So thank you, young men, for learning that and taking some of our 5th grade hygiene and remember those classes where we had the talk? Okay, thank you for taking that deodorant home with you. But your hard work is admirable, and we're so proud of your accomplishments. But as the actor Denzel Washington said, many times in your life you will fall. But when you fall, fall forward. It's a lot easier to get up and continue to move forward if you fall forward. And to also quote Denzel Washington, if you hang around the barbershop long enough, you're bound to get a haircut. Well, seniors, today is your day to get your haircut. We have no doubt that you will represent Sperry High School well in your future endeavors. At this time, I would like to present the class of 2021's final message.
Okay, class of 2021. For those of you that don't know us, I'm Madison Sutton,
And I'm Landon Juby,
also known as your newly elected.
class clowns.
We are here to give you your final farewell.
Please allow us to take you on a walk down memory lane, the good, the bad, and all the ugly.
And y'all, there was a lot of ugly. Remember the year the man perms?
Okay, picture this. It's August 2017, and our first day at Sperry High School. We walk into the doors and
7:30 a.m., a fight breaks out.
our beloved Shasta Carmack is wounded. The school is stunned. What have we gotten ourselves into? The days of our lives, Sperry High School style. If we only knew then what was about to ensue. Our freshman year, the teacher walkout started, the beginning of us not getting a full year of school.
Then sophomore year, the flood happened, when God basically tried to literally flood the earth again. Okay, maybe not the earth, but definitely our treasured town of Sperry.
Who could forget our junior year, the great pandemic? No one could even buy toilet paper.
On the bright side, though, I passed Coach Bays' chemistry class without doing a single assignment after spring break.
Thankfully, grades didn't matter. That man had no sympathy when it came to his chemistry tests.
Finally, though, we got the news that we could return for our senior year. This was going to be our year.
Or so we thought.
With a few added roles and masked faces, we were able to walk in the one small hallway once again.
While everyone wore cloth masks, some took a more serious approach. Coach Brown wasn't messing around with his fully souped-up gas mask.
It was truly a sight to see. It was so good to be able to see everyone again after quarantine.
I had never seen so many mullets in one place. Shout out to Junior for winning best hair.
Many of us during quarantine spent most of our time on TikTok. Meanwhile, Donovan Mayo was busy making them. He now has over 85,000 followers. That's quite an accomplishment. Good job, Donovan.
Not only does Donovan have a talent for TikToks, the senior class soon found out he has a talent for shoulder massages.
Every day, he would give out free massages for those in need and practice for his future career in being a masseuse.
Just when everything started to feel like normal again, the members of the football team tested positive for COVID-19, getting the entire school sent to virtual learning.
And if that wasn't enough to deal with this year, we got deserted by our principal, Mr. Shaw, for a lesser school district.
K-Train, Randy. I can call you that now that you abandoned us in our best year yet.
We got rid of one bald guy and ended up with another.
You know, for the number of teachers and principals we've had who are bald, we look like a military boot camp.
Hey. Be careful what you say, because it might happen to you one day. I mean, look at your dad. Sorry, Mr. Juby.
Even through all the bad things, though, we've had some high moments.
Our band won the sweepstakes for the second time in school's history.
Our sophomore year, we won the football championship.
That was definitely a moment to remember. I had never seen so many people fill the stands for a small-town high school football game.
We practiced school spirit in the weirdest ways possible. Seth Jackson even dressed in full leopard to be twins with Miss Tracy, Miss Wolf, and Isabel Tyndall, a sight that we never want to see again.
And believe it or not, parents, Coach King was truly the king of karaoke in the lunchroom.
He had the full setup, speaker, microphone, everything.
I have never seen a full-grown man sing I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain so proudly.
All in all, we had some pretty good times at Sperry.
And it wouldn't have been the same without each and every one of you here today.
Thank you for making it so memorable.
Good luck, class of 2021. If our high school experience has taught us anything about life, it's that we're going to need it.
Thank you, Madison and Landon, for your comic relief at this time of sorrow and mourning. But apparently you didn't listen and pay attention, Madison, in Mr. Kennedy's biology, because the hair trait for baldness comes from the mother's side. Okay. Don't know what mom's dad looks like, Landon, but that's what you got to look forward to. School board members, faculty and staff, parents, guardians, and friends, having reviewed the state of Oklahoma's requirements for graduation and under its guidance, I hereby certify that all 54 seniors have completed the requirements and therefore qualify for graduation from Sperry High School and are entitled to receive their diplomas. At this time, please welcome our special guest, Mr. Randy Shaw, former high school principal, who will be doing the honor of turning each graduate's tassel. Seniors, this is your moment. Please present yourself on stage when called by Mr. John King.
Lori Renee Dozier. Lori plans to spend time with family and friends and do some traveling. Madison Riley Sutton. Madison has been accepted to Tulsa University. She will pursue a degree in business. Emily Renee Carlson. Emily has been accepted to the University of Arkansas, where she will study pre-law. Caitlin Elizabeth Parker. Caitlin will attend Rogers State University, where she will major in nursing. Aubrey Nicole Sayer. Aubrey has been accepted to the University of Oklahoma. She will major in business. Isabel Ann Tyndall. Isabel will attend Oklahoma State University, where she will major in English with an emphasis in pre-law and business. Alan Elizabeth Barnett. Alan has been accepted to Northeastern State University, where she would continue her soccer career as a Riverhawk. She plans to major in psychology. Hannah Lynn Miller. After graduation, Hannah will attend Rogers State University. Her plans are to major in business. Alyssa Raven K. Wildcat. Alyssa has been accepted to the South Dakota School of Mines and Technology. Her plans are to major in business management in technology. Jaden Nielsen Bridgman. Upon graduation, Jaden will play basketball at Feltram Academy in Florida. Landon Cade Juby. After graduation, Landon will attend Tulsa Community College. Hunter Ray Justice. Hunter will attend Northeastern State University. He will major in business management. Hunter Blevins. Hunter plans to attend Tulsa Welding School after graduation. Nicholas Ryan Winsman. Nick plans to attend Northeastern State University and will major in business management. Brayton May Kuykendall. After graduation, Brayton will attend Tulsa Community College. She will pursue a major in physical therapy. Marcus Glenn Ray Brooks. Marcus plans to attend Tulsa Community College to major in business management. He will work for Amazon as he furthers his education. Brittany Lynn Boyd. Brittany is undecided on the path she will pursue after graduation, but we know she'll do great. Janelle Elizabeth Bridgman. After graduation, Janelle will pursue training as an esthetician. She will then attend college to become a sonographer. Haley Deanne Miller. Haley will attend Rogers State University, where she will major in business management. Donovan Michael Mayo. After graduation, Donovan plans to join the workforce, where he will continue to search for ways to showcase his unique talents. Sydney Lynn Sherrill. After graduation, Sydney plans to attend Northeastern State University. Cheyenne Page Herring. Cheyenne has been accepted to Connors State University, where she will be a member of the rodeo team. She will major in agriculture, business, and management. Tracy Renee Palmer. Tracy plans to major in radiography at Tulsa Community College. Madison Lane Thompson. Madison will attend Tulsa Community College and then transfer to the University of Central Oklahoma. She will major in sports medicine. JC Ann Zamaripa. JC will attend Tulsa Community College, where she will pursue a degree in nursing. Haley Nicole Miller. Haley plans to attend Rogers State University to pursue a major in psychology. Jasmine Dawn Harrington. After graduation, Jasmine plans to work at the Wellness Pharmacy. Samira Leanne Khalid Alatabi. Samira will attend Tulsa Community College to begin her study of psychology. She plans to become a psychiatric nurse practitioner. Rajian Lasana Alani Johnson. After graduation, Radrian plans to attend classes for real estate. Aaliyah Brooke Rosser. After graduation, Aaliyah plans to attend Tulsa Community College. She will major in psychology. Connor David Cosgrave. After graduation, Cece will attend Oklahoma State University. He plans to major in aerospace operations. Kyron Dale Woodall. After graduation, Kyron plans to join the workforce. Eli Benham. After graduation, Eli will attend Northeastern State University. Seth Allen Jackson. Seth has been accepted to Labette Community College on a wrestling scholarship. Caleb Joseph West. After graduation, Caleb plans to attend Northeastern State University. Eventually, he would like to become an electrician. Mystical star Callan Adams. After graduation, Mystical will seek employment as a veterinary assistant. Robert Zuniga. After graduation, Robert would like to pursue training to become an electrician. Jose Luis Jr. Chavez. After graduation, Jose would like to pursue a career as a welder. Marquay Deshaun McGowan. Marquay plans to attend a community college. He would like to become a mechanic or a professional football player. Tajay Corinne Owens. After graduation, Tajay will attend Tulsa Community College. She plans to become a legal assistant. Mason Joseph Meyer. Mason plans to attend Tulsa Community Center, where he will pursue a certificate in mobile app development. Travis Swally. Travis will attend a trade school to become a mechanic. Rodney Jean Weathers. Rodney plans to pursue a certification in power sports technology or small engine repair at Tulsa Technology Center. Shane Lee Henry. After graduation, Shane plans to attend Tulsa Community College. Nathan Michael Thompson. After graduation, Nathan will attend Oklahoma State University Institute of Technology to pursue a degree in electrical controlling. He will gain employment with Bridgepoint Electric. Nathan is carrying a Spider-Man balloon in honor and remembrance of Derek Hansen, our friend and classmate. Derek loves Spider-Man, his family, and his friends. He will never be forgotten. At this time, we would like to recognize Derek's family with a round of applause. Jacob Corley Smith. Jacob plans to enlist in the United States Army. Jesse Olea. Jesse will attend Tulsa Community College to pursue an associate's degree. He hopes to gain employment in the medical field as a medical assistant or phlebotomist. Hannah Rose Fine. Hannah plans to attend Wichita State University. She will major in education. Autumn Marie Sproles. Autumn will attend Tulsa Community College for 2 years and then transfer to Northeastern State University, where she will major in respiratory therapy. Ivy Kaylee Yardley. Ivy plans to attend Tulsa Community College. She will attend TCC for her basics and then transfer to OCU, where she will study counseling. She would like to become a school counselor or therapist. Michaela Ofield. After graduation, Michaela will attend Tulsa Community College, then transfer to the University of Oklahoma. She plans to major in musical theater. Xander Aiden Ford. Xander plans to continue his training in graphic design at Tulsa Technology Center. His hope is to gain employment in an artistic field. Jared Wayne Lytle. After graduation, Jared will attend college to study linguistics.
I feel like Bruce Buffer, and I want to say, let's get ready to rumble, but I won't do that. Once again, I want to thank all the parents, family, friends, and guests for making this year possible for these students. We are honored, and we are very thankful that we are here together in a large group, elbow to elbow, throwing caution to the wind. And I've told all these kids, I don't know if they've come home and complained to you about having to wear their masks, but I said once this mask ban is lifted, I'm hauling a trash barrel out to the front of the school and we're having a big bonfire and everybody's invited. Now, honored guests, faculty and staff, and friends, I'm proud to present to you the Sperry High School class of 2021. Please stand as your new Pirate alumni sing their fight song for one last time on Harrington Field.
You want me to turn this other camera around? Why open it up wider?